I said earlier in my video that I would talk you guys through perhaps the most expensive thing that I've ever bought for my restoration or my repair of my car, and that was my MIG welder. I'm just going to pan the camera around for you guys and let you just have a quick look at this. So here we go. We've got the CLARKE WELD MIG 102NG turbo welder. It's a hobby welder basically, at 90 amps up to about 4 mil of steel. A gasless system, so I'll explain the differences between there in a second or two. But quite a compact little unit, tucks away neatly in the garage, just not too obtrusive. Quite easy to use and quite conventional in its layout. Sliding the lid back, we've got access to the spool, conventional wire feed systems here, all very accessible. Comes complete with a carry handle, a little explanation on various bits and pieces on the top here, and plugs into a 13 amp plug. Actually looking at the front here, we've got the wire speed and then your power settings and your on off button and a thermal cutout switch. If this actually lights up, it does mean that you've been welding a little bit too long, a bit too eagerly, maybe on too high or on a higher setting, and the item needs to actually cool down. You leave it about 20 minutes, the switch will reset itself and you're good to go. Gentle reminder here, no gas, and we've got our leads. Now these are protected cables. Now this one here is for the head unit itself. Now this is a what they call a professional head unit, so this is standard non-live. There are different types of head you can get. You can get a live head, and this will become live at the tip when you press the button on here, which will obviously give you the wire feed. And you can press this as long as you like, and it won't arc until we reach the earth strap. All right, so here's your crocodile clip with your earth. All works quite nice, and it's on a standard 13 amp plug. I believe there's a 16 amp feed is required, but I've got this plugged into a standard main socket and we're fine and good to go. Now, as I said, this is designed at the occasional use. I'll just turn the camera around, hold on a second. Where are we? It's designed for personal use, you know, hobbyists, that kind of thing. And yeah, for what it is, it's very, very good. I've had gasless or gas systems before. You've got to get a gas bottle. You're always going to be running out of gas at the most inopportune time. And this, I thought, you know, really for its money, it cost me £149 from Machine Mart. Really, just ticked all the boxes really for me. I keep a spare roll of wire handy, a set of tips as well, and we're always ready to go. And funny enough, I mean, I've got, you know, neighbours actually asking me to weld up chairs, weld up a metal bed, do various bits and pieces actually out in the garden. So not only being used for the car, but let's have a look at the kit that actually came with it. So apart from obviously the MIG welder, it is provided in the kit with all the tips and a spool of wire to actually go. One hand visor, which is in bits and you will have to assemble. I've actually replaced this. I keep this as a spare. It's nice to have, but I like to have two hands to weld. And so I bought myself a little helmet for about 20 odd quid. You've got a chipping hammer here and a wire brush, so it's a dual tool really. Nice little bit of kit. It's nice to have to hand, but I've got a bigger brush, and you've probably got a bigger brush anyway. But the chipping tip at the end, that's quite nice for clearing away any of the debris. All right, so it's only a short overview, but what I would say is if you are in the market for a welder to put a patch on a car, you can't go wrong with that. It's the right sort of budget price. You're not spending a fortune. It'll do the job. I've put a front panel, a back panel, 2 seals, welded up the chassis on my car, repaired all the boot floor, and the thing still looks like new. So I've gone through about 3 or 4 rolls of wire, so I've done a fair bit of welding with it. and it's never let me down, and it's ideal really, and I'm really impressed, to be fair. I would definitely give this, for what it is, 5 out of 5 stars on the Safer Warrior score. So anyway, I hope that concludes it. I'm not going to show you all the welding. You know, there are videos out there that show you how to weld, but if you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe and press the like button and give us any comments. I would appreciate it. Hope to speak soon. Bye bye.